Well, I'm back. People. Hope everyone had a good week without me. Hope you used your time wisely. But yeah, no, here I am again. Ready to get back at it. So this is every Thursday at 5. It's me singing songs, Trevor Strong singing songs, and yammering on. Kind of, sort of rhymes. I should turn that into a song. That'd be good. Keep on trying to. Trevor Strong singing songs and yammering on. It doesn't work. Trevor Strong singing songs and yammering on with Trevor Strong. Maybe that's better. Singing songs and yammering on with Trevor Strong. Okay, anyway, I'll work on it, people. I'll work on it. Oh, there's somebody here. That's great. Cypher is here. That's wonderful. Saying hello to everyone. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a couple of weeks. It's been a couple of weeks. Hope everyone had a good couple of weeks. I had a pretty good couple of weeks. I'm finally not crazy busy, which is awesome. Remember, you probably don't pay any attention, but I was super crazy busy like the last month and a half, almost 2 months. Just crazy. I didn't like it. Anyway, I'm not crazy busy now. I even got to practice a couple of songs before the show, so that's really exciting for me. I wasn't able to do that before. Yeah, I'll just see if anyone has a... Oh, Bridget's outside of a hotel. Jeez. Wow, near the interstate. Well, just tell them to be quiet, Bridget. Tell them they should get electric cars. And it wouldn't be as well, if they're going the interstate, they're still going to make like whooshing sounds though, right? Whooshing sounds. Oh, Kyle's here. Hey, Kyle. There's Carolyn's here. EJ's here. Yeah. Oh, Bridget might go inside. It's also rainy. Bridget, it sounds like you have a lot kind of working against you watching this, I gotta say. Yeah. So I got some songs for today. What am I gonna start with? I think I'll start with my Tom song. My Tom song. Sorry, I'm just gonna move some stuff around on my screen here. Oh, I figured out how to use Instagram this week. Instagram. Anyone heard of that one? Instagram? I had an account I set up years and years ago, and then I never really used it. I used it for like a month, and then I forgot about it. And then I tried to restart it again, but I couldn't find it, so I accidentally set up an entirely new Instagram account by accident. Like, I wasn't trying to do it. And I just got so upset, I just said, screw the whole thing. Screw it. And I just didn't. And now I'm like, man, some people like the Instagram. So I should do that. So I went and looked at the Instagram, and I had heard that you could get the Instagram to go to the Book of Face automatically. And it does now automatically, but they automatically took me like 3 hours to figure out because I'm old and slow. Anyway, I got to figure it out now. So you can now go on Instagram if that's your thing, if you like the instant grams. And hopefully I'll keep it up. We'll see. I got time now, a little more time. I can actually post stuff. So I'm going to try the Instagram. That's all the kids are talking about. At least they were like 7 years ago. I'm always behind, but I don't mind. If you're behind, someone else has already like dug out the path for you, right? It's way easier. That's why you don't go on the road less traveled, right? The road less traveled. Who would go on that? It's probably a lousy road. Okay, let's get a little Tom action. I like to do a Tom song every week. Tom Petty, by the way. Although I'm also a big Tom Jones fan, so maybe I'll start breaking into those when I get out of Tom Petty songs. But Tom wrote a lot of songs, so that's going to be a couple of years. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong on a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Go away somewhere all bright and new. I've seen no other who compares to you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. You belong with your love on your arm. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, far away from your troubles and worries. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free. Do 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 do. There you go. There's Wildflowers. Well, hopefully secondhand Wildflowers enjoyed that song. Ba 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 ba. Let's take a look. Oh, so let's go back to the chat here. What's going on with the chat? Someone said they think I got a haircut. I did get a haircut. Remember, my hair was crazy. I just got it today, this very day, just like 2 hours ago. It's very fresh. It's that fresh cut hair smell, which isn't actually a thing. I don't know, maybe it is a thing. I don't think it is. I don't think you cut hair and it makes it smell, does it? Anyway, I just got it cut. It was getting a little crazy, and I don't mind a little crazy, but I'm also really lazy, so it's easier. Yeah. Kyle says he finds Instagram useless. Well, that was my prior experience, Kyle. I also found it useless, but I'm back because I heard some people dig it, and I gotta, want to get my social media profile up, Because I actually posted that I was doing a show today, which I haven't done in like 2 months. So yeah, things are going to start happening. Things are gonna start happening. Let's take a look. Oh, BJ says I look almost respectable. Phew, glad I didn't get it cut a little shorter, because a little shorter, I probably would have been right into respectability. Whew, just missed that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you can ask questions, you can have queries, ponderings, whatever you want. I got some songs lined up for today, more than I have in the little past, because I've actually had some time. I was just at the Mariposa Folk Festival. Mariposa Folk Festivals, I was with a little group called the Arrogant Worms. Don't know if any of you know that group. We were there. We haven't been to a big festival in years, like not just over the pandemic. We hadn't really got any big festivals for, 4 years maybe. So it was our big thing, yeah. It was really fun, and we got to play our songs, and then we got to be, we were the MCs one night, which was really, I gotta say, it was a little boring to start off with, because we were just like thanking sponsors is like, it's important for the festival, but man, not much was going on. But then disaster struck, and we were really happy about that, because we're like emergency workers, right? We were there for the big event. So the band, the Strumbellas, their flight, they got kind of screwed over by Air Canada, just like everyone else. I think it was Air Canada. Maybe it was. I'm just going to say Air Canada because they've messed us up so many times. I don't care. Maybe it's a lie. So they got rescheduled on a flight, and then they ended up they late to Pearson, and they rented 2 cars, and they were driving up to Aurelia, like during the time where they were supposed to be on stage. And so me and Mike. Yeah, Chris wasn't at the festival because Chris got some sort of virus that was going around. So it was just me and Mike up there on the little side stage, on the little the annex on the main stage, and we had to kill like 45 minutes, just the two of us. And it was and the whole thing is this main stage, and there's like 10,000 people out, but the only light are these 2 super bright lights on me and Mike. And what happened then is that every insect within a 3-kilometer radius saw these lights and they flew at us. And we were just singing our songs, swarmed by insects. Every time I inhaled, there were like 20 little tiny lives that ended because of those little buggies going down my freaking throat. And the last song, I couldn't sing anymore, and I'm pretty sure it was because like the bugs went down my vocal pipe there and just gummed it up. Anyway, it was fun though. It was fun. We killed time, and then the Strumbellas came on, and everything was fine. Yep, and we got to end. It was way more exciting than reading out sponsor names. Mm-hmm. Yep, nice time. True story. Yep. Oh, I should see if anyone's responding to my exciting story that I. Jules and Jump Rings. Jules and Jump Rings. I find the names are hard to read off Twitch because they don't have any spaces in them. It's like they didn't invent the space, or they forgot that was invented. You need to come back to Peterborough. Yeah, we could do the same thing in Peterborough. Yeah, we should come back to Peterborough. I think we are intending to come back next winter. We had a show booked, then the pandemic moved it twice. But we're coming back to Market Hall like 8 months from now, something like that. I don't know if it's been officially announced. I've probably just let something out of the bag. Do I have a favorite Folk Fest memory? Well, I got lots of Folk Fest memory, but I'm going to say the one that, not a favorite one, but one of the great things about being back at a folk festival is we got to see like real musicians and stuff play, and it was really exciting. And sometimes they put us on a stage with other musicians for what they call workshops, but nothing's ever built. I remember the first time we went to a folk festival, and I said, yeah, and you guys are doing a workshop. I was like, what? A workshop? We're not handy? That's how little, yeah. And then we figured, oh no, it means you sit around and take turns. But one group we got to see out there, we did a workshop with this group called the Small Glories, and I liked one of their songs so much that I learned it. Well, kind of learned it. So this is Small Glories. They're from Winnipeg. This is called Darlin' Can You Hear Me? So this is, I guess I'm, get a little bit of Canadian folk out today. Promote some groups. Here we go. Darling, can you hear me? Calling your name on the mountainside. Your voice is soft and soothing. Haven't felt this way in a long, long time. Oh, my love, my dearest love. Oh, my body's aching. Oh, my soul is wide open. And my heart is breaking. I've been traveling over country, across the oceans and the Great Divide, longing to have you with me, find a home where we can hide. Oh, my love, my dearest love. Oh, my body's aching. Oh, my soul is wide open. My heart is breaking. Here I go again, back on my own again, walking through There it is, Small Glories. Oh My Love. I think it's called Oh My Love. I like that song. I think that's a nice song. That's a nice song. Anyway, they're on the Spotify. The Spotify, as one of my friends call it. If you want to go listen to that. Oh, Mandy already knows the Small Glories. Yeah, that's good. Good. Yep. Oh, some clapping coming in. That's good. Like I said, I'm always on a little bit of a delay here on the thing. So let's take a look here. I saw some people still want some stage moments, festival moments. I'm trying to think. The problem is my memory is just crap. I remember there was one show we did early on. We were playing, and I was singing in the middle of singing a song, like blah, 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 and for some reason, someone from the audience threw a bun. I don't know why. And I remember I just kept on singing. I didn't even look. I just grabbed it. Awesome. I don't know how I did that. Yeah. The audience was astounded. They were astounded that I had such spidey sense. I guess wormy sense. Use my wormy sense. Some other things. I remember the first time we played the Winnipeg Folk Festival, and we were just like, they booked us, but no one knew who the hell we were, and we got up on the stage, and they used us a tweener act, and I think we sang I Am Cow, and then it was like everyone was just like, oh, we got this huge response, and people wanted us to do an encore, because you can't if you're the tweener act. That was pretty awesome, too. That was pretty awesome as well. Oh, that's another good one. Another good one. First, also in Winnipeg. Wow, a lot of Winnipeg connections here. When we wrote Rippy the Gator, we had Rippy the Gator. We're on one of our first tours outside of Kingston. We were playing the Winnipeg Fringe Festival, and we learned it and we were like, and we were doing an outdoor stage, so a lot of families, and we were like, oh, people are gonna hate us. We're gonna sing this song, and they're going to want us to die because this is such a horrible... But we were going to do it anyway, of course. We got up there and we sang Rippy the Gator, and everyone loved it. Yep, no one cared that we were singing a song about eating children, even with children there. We weren't. Maybe if the song was about us eating children, maybe they would have had complaints. But because it was about an alligator eating children, everyone was just like, yeah, that's cool, dudes. Cool. Totally cool, man. That's fine. Yeah, so that was another good... The debut of Rippy the Gator. That was another good moment. Yeah. All sorts of good moments. I know there's more. They're just rattling around this head of mine, which is not worth much. But as always, you can questions, queries. Okay. Let's see what I'm not seeing anything popping up right now. So I'm gonna see what I got some other stuff on my list here. I should probably sing a comedy song at some point in time. I just put like a whole bunch of corny ballads. Well, not corny, like good, but you know what I mean, like love songs and stuff like that up on my list today. I must be feeling sentimental today. Here, I know what I'm gonna do. Here's another stage song behind the music with the Arrogant Worms. I'm gonna sing a song that we pretty much never ever perform, yet we always perform. Oh, what does he mean by that? See, I just got you thinking. Well, what does he mean? He just said they never perform it, but they always perform it. So this is a song. We do this song at almost every sound check since near the start of the group. But we never play it live because it's just not a very exciting song. It's fine. But we sing it at sound check because it has the guitar on it, the bass on it. And each one of us, when we sing it, sings a different verse so that the sound person can figure out who's who and adjust the levels. Isn't that exciting? And I wrote this song in Winnipeg. Wow, what is going on with the Winnipeg? Because my parents lived in Winnipeg for a while, and I remember I was over there at Christmas, and I wrote this song there. Yeah, weird? Wow, there's a Winnipeg vibe in the show today. It is the geographical center of Canada, so maybe it's like the hub of Canada too. Maybe it's like the energy center, right? All things come from Winnipeg. So here it is. This is the credit song. Best things in life are not free, but you don't need to have money To get the things that you want to own, you just have to get a loan. When you buy, small or large, just put it on your credit card. You can live like a king, not paying for a single thing. Put it on credit and then forget it. Don't let it bother you no more, no more. Put it on credit and then forget it and go back to the store. Every night I pray and thank God above for creating the banks. They have been so kind to me with their boundless generosity. If you cannot make your payments, just do like the national government, and you can pay off what you owe by taking out a bigger loan. Put it on credit and then forget it. Don't let it bother you no more, no more. Put it on credit and then forget it and go back to the store. Now I seem to have man after me from the collection agency. The bank came by the other day, took everything I own away. I think that it is plain to see that I must declare bankruptcy, but things aren't really all that bad. I can borrow from my dad. Put it on credit and then forget it. Don't let it bother you no more, no more. Put it on credit and then forget it and go back to the store. You gotta put it on credit and then forget it. Don't let it bother you no more, no more. Put it on credit and then forget it and go back to the store. There it is. Put it on credit. Put it on credit. Conceived of in Winnipeg. In Winnipeg. Huh. A lot of Winnipeg today. A lot of Winnipeg. Do we have anyone from Winnipeg here today? Anyone? Anyone? Any peggers? Peggers here today. Any peggers in the room? Okay, let's go see what people are saying on the chat. Oh, Ace Deuce loves the song. Well, that's nice. Thanks, Ace Deuce. Yeah. Like I said, if you want to hear it, you just have to come to our shows about 4 hours early. Just stand outside. You'll hear it faintly through the walls of the building. It was on the first album. It was on the really cleverly called The Arrogant Worms album. Yeah, it was on that one. If you've ever had that album, the cover is the head with worms coming out of it. Here, I'll just give another fun fact, although this one does not involve Winnipeg. The cover of that song was what the drawing there was actually a T-shirt. We made T-shirts. That was the first thing we had was T-shirts before we had an album. And we had our friend Malcolm. He made T-shirts. And yes, that's the same Malcolm as Malcolm Solves His Problems with a Chainsaw. He made us T-shirts. And then when we made the album, we just took a photograph of the T-shirt and put it on the album. We've really been marketing geniuses from the start, you know? Yep, and poor. We've been cheap and poor from the start as well. So like, what are we going to do for the album art? Oh, just take a picture of the T-shirt. That'll do it. We already have it. Let's do that. Yep, that's what we did. Okay. Jack also wants to know if I got a haircut. Yeah, I guess Jack's just coming in a little late. We did a bit of talking about the hair already, Jack. But yes, affirmative. I got a haircut. I got it today. I want to look really nice for you people after taking a week off. I wanted to really wow you with my hair that isn't so crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe I'll grow it out again. I don't know. I can't do the long hair anymore. It just looks like a clown wig, like a bad, like a one of those multicolored clown wigs, but you've bleached it for some reason. That's what it looks like when my hair gets like that length. It's just, yeah. Oh, I should scroll down. I'm way past. Carolyn is asking, are you excited about the next upcoming festival? Well, I am. Thank you. So the Arrogant Worms are in Perth tomorrow, which is Friday. Tomorrow, Perth, Ontario. So if you can get there, we're at 5 p.m. Perth, Ontario time. That's when we're on the main stage. It's free, worth every penny, right? Yeah, you're going to get your money's worth. So you might have to just leave the live stream now if you're far away and hop in your car and start driving, because it's going to be pretty awesome. Hopefully we'll even have all 3 worms for that show after doing, Mariposa with just 2 worms. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Okay. I got my hair's cut. Yeah, I did get the hairs cut. She did the eyebrows too. Said, "Do you mind if I trim your eyebrows?" And I was like, "What? What do they need trimming for?" No, I didn't say that. I said, "Yeah, sure, trim them." And then, just as she was finishing, she was like, "God, there's this one long hair. I don't even know where it's coming from." And like, there was this one rogue hair that she couldn't clip because she didn't find it. Yeah, it was coming from like around here on my head. Just this one little hair that decided, you know what? Most people retreat. This one was going, no, we're going to advance. And it was just there, like sticking out. Yeah, weird. Anyway, it's gone now. Well, temporarily. It'll grow back. Now I know I got to watch for a little hair there. But, Mentor's saying 13 hours and 19 minutes. You can make it to Perth. Good. Okay, so I don't know what to do now. Maybe I should do the Malcolm Solves His Problem with the Chainsaw. Maybe I should do that since I mentioned Malcolm. Lyrics Worm. I'm going to find that one. We did this one. Yeah, this is one of the many songs that we did killing time. Me and Mike killing time on the main stage in front of 10,000 people. Yeah, we were up there. Didn't know what the heck we were doing. But we never do. That's the good thing. And like I had a little piece of paper I had written earlier, just the songs that we could possibly do without Chris that wouldn't sound completely terrible. So I just kept on pulling it out. Just looking at her. It was funny. It was very much like this, except in front of 10,000 people. It says, okay, well, let's see what else we have left. Yeah, I think we can do this one. Okay, I think I remember how this one goes. Just have to get the guitar here. Yeah, because I don't play this on guitar very often. This is not by request, but this is by way of conversation, which is even better, I think. Sing along if you know it. Billy solves his problems by calling up his mom. Heather solves his problems with drugs and alcohol. Daniel solves his problems with the doctor and the law. But Malcolm's got his own way and it's better than them all. Malcolm solves his problems with a chainsaw. Malcolm solves his problems with a chainsaw. Malcolm solves his problems with a chainsaw. And he never has the same problem twice. Whether it's a bill or a check arriving late, rancid marbled cheese or a steak that's second rate, awful TV programs or a broken Elvis plate, or his fiancée who dumps him because he's gaining weight. Malcolm solves his problems with a chainsaw. Malcolm solves his problems with a chainsaw. Malcolm solves his problems with a chainsaw. And he never has the same problem twice. And he goes brum. Problem solved. Malcolm. There you go. Malcolm solves his problems with a chainsaw. It's still good advice. That's what we basically do, is we basically give life advice. We give life advice. And it's super nice. Super nice life advice. I had something I was going to say. It was going to be clever, and then I forgot what it was. I had something I was halfway through the song. I was like, oh, I should talk about that. And then I got to the end of the song. I was like, I can't remember what the hell that was going to be. Oh, well, this isn't exactly it. But I had time, so I found my logo, my begging logo. There it is. Trevor the Strong. That sounds even better. Trevor the Worm. That's where I am. PayPal. Oh, this is if you want to give me money. You don't have to. I just don't want to leave you out. If you wanted to, paypal.me.me/Trevor the Worm. Or you can just, if you're like a bank person, you can go just send it to my email, trevstrong@gmail.com. Look how big I can make this. Look at that. Look what I can do. That's amazing. Hey, so good. See, that's something. See, I had time today to find out where I had put this graphic. That's what I can do when I have time. I can promo myself and I can do these awesome special effects. Look at that. That is amazing. Whoa, I could do this all. Oh, whoa. Woo, 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 woo. If you don't know SCTV, you're very... even if you know it, I don't think the guy's doing a very good job of the the 3 anyway. There it is. I won't leave it up for long. The other thing you can do is become my patron. Patreon.com. Just put in Trevor Strong and I'll pop up. That's the best way to do it. I'm about to revamp my Patreon page. And I have some patrons here. Once a year, I promise to do a poem or a song where I kill off my patrons. And now that I have time, I'm going to get to that now. So if you're like the top tier patrons, but also if you have any ideas for if you would want from me on Patreon as tier benefits, just let me know. Because I want to figure it out. I want to get some more patrons going so I can do more stuff. Okay. Because part of the reason I got busy is because I have to make money. Ugh. Money. Stupid money. Anyway. Okay. That's enough advertising. Anyone have any more questions? Questions from the audience? From the crowd? Ace Deuce asks, how many of those problems did the real life Malcolm solve in that particular way? The answer is 0. I think he thought of doing it. And I think the original conversation, I think Mike had the conversation with him. And originally what he wanted to do, because he was a very strange man. He's no longer with us, unfortunately, but he was he didn't want to solve it with a chainsaw. I think he wanted to use a lathe on people, which is really disturbing. Malcolm solves his problems with a lathe. Like, that is a grim way to take someone out. So and that just didn't scan. Mike started writing the song. Malcolm solves his problem with a lathe. It's like, oh, maybe it was a router. No, it was a router. He wanted to route people to death. Yeah. Just thinking about that. Yeah. So router didn't scan. So Mike changed it to chainsaw, which is somehow, I think, less disturbing than attacking someone with a router. That's really, yeah. It was originally router. He was going to solve his problems with a router. So just use your imagination. Paint a picture. Paint a picture for yourself. Weekly song choice lottery for pattern. Like a song choice lottery? That's an interesting idea. Yeah, that is an interesting idea. Song choice lottery. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mentor points out that saying the term router is people would think we were trying to get them with an internet router. That would take a long time to kill someone with one of those, though, I think. Also a grim way to go, though, if you succeeded. Very disturbing. Yeah. Harrison's congratulating my convocation. And my dissertation is already out there on the internet, Harrison. If you want to look it up, Queens University puts them all up on their site there. If you put in Trevor Strong, dissertation, it'll probably pop up. If you put in Trevor Strong, creativity and education, it'll pop up. You'll find it. You'll be able to find it. I think I linked it on my website too. Yep. Okay. Any more questions? Queries? If you want to, you can always make song suggestions. It's not a request show, as I always mention, but, especially when I'm getting to the second half and I'm running out of my pre-planned material, I become open to suggestion. What else do I have on my list here? I'm going to see. I think I have a couple more that I was thinking of maybe doing. Show lyrics. There we go. Okay. Screw it. I'm doing another Canadian folk love song. I don't know why I was in that mood today. Don't know why. So this is David Francie. I don't know if anyone knows David Francie. He was not at Mariposa, which is too bad. He's at lots of folk festivals. He's super awesome. And he has lots of great songs. I think he lives near Perth, actually. Maybe he'll drop by the festival. That'd be nice to see him. So this is one of his many, many songs. He has a billion albums. He's a songwriting machine. This guy, songwriting machine. Okay, here we go. Long road, dark night, nothing but headlights. I'll see some bright lights when we get home to you. Framed in your doorway with your arms open wide, I'll hold you in my arms and fold you inside. I want to tell you, come rain or come shine, always be your love, if you'll always be mine. Sometimes I wonder, what do you see in me? Is it something you're wishing or hoping I'll be? Sometimes I wonder, I can't help myself. Will your love go someplace with somebody else? I want to tell you, come rain or come shine, I'll always be your love, if you'll always be mine. And I want to tell you, come rain or come shine, I'll always be your love, if you'll always be mine. Sometimes you wonder what I see in you. Just picture the sun in an ocean of blue. Picture that ocean so deep and so wide. Feel the sun on the water, feel the pull of the tide. And I want to tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love, if you'll always be mine. And I want to tell you, come rain or come shine, I'll always be your love, if you'll always be mine. There you go. There's David Francie. David Francie. Look him up. He's on the Spotify too, and he's got a website. And he's got a billion albums. And he's super great. Oh, and I also just noticed both David Francie and The Small Glories, who I played earlier, a song earlier, they both have the same booking agent that the Arrogant Worms do. I didn't even do that on purpose, but I'm helping out the team. I'm helping out the everyone in the bullpen there. You know, I'm promoting my own bullpen. Yeah. Because, yeah, we're booked by the same people. I think our booking agent has awesome taste. That's all I'm going to say. Awesome taste. Yep. I'm just going to go back, see what's going on in the stream. Okay, just seeing people. Oh, I got a request for the last Saskatchewan Pirate. I might do that. I might. Jack is asking who is the big fat road manager. I was just telling this story at Mariposa because there was a guy backstage who was big. He wasn't really fat, but he was large. Like, he was a road manager, and he came up to me, and he'd been a road manager for most of his career. He came up to me and said, "Hey, so who'd you write that big fat road manager song about?" And I was like, "Oh God, he's gonna kill me!" But actually, he was just honestly curious because he thought it was another guy he knew that was who fit the description. And I told him the whole story. It was great. Anyway, next song. Okay, I'll tell you a bit of the story. So we were opening up for a group called the Waltons when we were just starting out playing. It was 1992, I think, 92. And we had a couple of shows. 2 shows in a row. We ended up opening up for them, and the first one was in Kingston, where we're from, like our town. And we just had the one cassette, the cassette I just described earlier, with the guy with the worms coming out of his head. The picture we took from the T-shirt that Malcolm made. This is all fitting in together well today. So we just had the one cassette, and we're like, that's all we have, and we had to sell them because we had no money at all. So he was out there at the merch table, and I just came over with my cassettes and going, "Hey, can we add these on the merch table?" And he was like, No, the Waltons have exclusive marketing rights for this venue. I was like, what is, huh? And then he just gave me all this attitude, and dude, we're just like a band starting out with one cassette. He's like, and so he didn't let us put our cassette as the merch, right? What a jerk. Anyway, then he was the same guy at the next show we did, and he gave us just as much toot and didn't let us sell merch. Or maybe I think the next time we got to sell merch, but it was out in a hallway instead of in front of the stage or something like that. Like why? Why would you do that? Who does that? My God, Jesus. Anyway, so we did what all good people do. We don't get aggressive. We get passive aggressive, right? Yeah, we mock people in rhyme. That's what we do. And we don't name them either. We just leave it kind of ambiguous, hoping that one day they'll hear and they'll know. That's what we do. That's revenge. Anyway, so that's the story there. Yep. That's the story. Yeah, I just told that on the weekend. Yeah, anyway. Ba 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 da ba. Good question. Good question. Cypher put in David Francie's email website address, which is great. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Bridget is saying I was in fifth grade in 1992. Oh, well, fine. Just make me feel ancient. That's all right. No, that's all right, though. I don't mind. It means I'm full of wisdom and years. And if you cut me open, you could see the rings. Unless you used a router to do it, then you wouldn't see the rings. Okay. I'm going to go back to, I think I'm almost out of songs on my song list. I got a couple more. I was going to do this one, just because I haven't done it in a long time. This one here, a song inside my head, exists. Oh, I think I'm going to take my little ad down. That's long enough of that. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. There we go. Where is it? There we go. There, gone. Song inside my head. This one is only on the compilation album we did for Oleo Records when we were going to break into the States and be huge. Actually, that was never even on that. That was never just that. Yeah. But we did one compilation for Oleo Records. Oleo, I got to say, is the only nice music company. Only nice one. They were actually great. Yep, super nice to deal with. You know, gave us the deal, and then followed through on exactly the terms of the deal, right? And then later on, we wanted to get our rights to selling in America back, and it expired. We said, "Hey, can you give us those rights back?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure. Here they are." Okay, great. If you're in the music business, you understand how unnatural this is. Usually, everything is a hassle, and people try to rip you off. It's true. I don't know if you've heard that. But it's all true. But not Oleo. Oleo's super good. They are good people. Carl Oleo is the name, but he's a person. He's a good person. Anyway, so this song it's hard to find. Maybe it's on the internet. Did we put them on it? I mean, it's probably on Spotify. I have no idea. I have to remember how it goes. That's funny. I'm saying I have